I've been like half an hour late. Not intentionally, but I may have been having a wonderful time talking. Oh, you know what? The last time I did a live stream here in this location, it didn't work. So now I'm not sure if anybody's gonna be able to hear me or see me. I just realized that. Well, if nobody can hear me, just oh, Miguel, Shabbat Shalom. Oh, still as though there's a veil. I wasn't sure if anyone could hear me because I remember now this spot, it would not record before. So, but maybe it's just us, and that's okay too. I'm going to look for something though in case somebody comes on here. Or at least wait a little bit. Oh, Tom says Shabbat Shalom on the, by the message. Oh, welcome, Tom. Yeah, let me know also out there if anybody else can see. Okay. Yes. Yes, my previous streams don't always work, so we're hoping this one works. Hope so. Although today, someone else is on. I saw the little icons go up. So that's awesome. Let's see. Maybe instead we will just do a psalm today. First of all though, for whoever is on, please do continue to pray for Israel. Well, not just Israel also, but the, I mean, there's a lot of innocent lives that have been affected by the war and everything going on. And prayer, when we talk to God, it's powerful. It's not like some magical thing. It's real and powerful. And if we keep praying, you know, God's going to hear us. Might not answer us the way that we want exactly, but He's going to hear us. Yes. Yes, pray for Israel. And yes, and pray for Michael. Definitely in our prayers. I know what's hard is I saw like the celebration, people celebrating in Iran for freedom, but it's just like the beginning of so many things that have gone on. It's just the beginning. And so on the one hand, it's like I'm happy to see people excited, but almost afraid when I think of how there's still so much danger in the streets and things going on. You're welcome. Yes. I think I'm going to read Psalm 6. I don't even know what's in this psalm. I mean, I've read through the Psalms, but I don't remember what's in the psalm. But it's what I opened up to. So it says in English oh, actually this is perfect. There's a harp in here. To the chief musician with stringed instruments on an 8-stringed harp, a psalm of David. O Lord, do not rebuke me in your anger, nor chasten me in your hot displeasure. Have mercy on me, O Lord, for I am weak. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are troubled. My soul also is greatly troubled, but you, O Lord, how long? Oh, this is actually a good one for what's going on. Return, O Lord, deliver me. Save me for your mercy's sake. For in death there is no remembrance of you. In the grave, who will give you thanks? I am weary with my groaning. All night I make my bed swim. I drench my couch with tears. My eye wastes away because of grief. It grows old because of all my enemies. Depart from me, all you workers of iniquity. For the Lord has heard the voice of my weeping. The Lord has heard my supplication. The Lord will receive my prayer. Let all my enemies be ashamed and greatly troubled. Let them turn back and be ashamed suddenly. Amen. So doing, I know I wish I had my Spanish, but I have a Spanish Bible. And then I have this in Hebrew too. I like that, although it says, like that opening of to the chief musician. I'm not saying. Is that, I guess I should ask you too. Yes, amen. Michael, if the Lamnatseach, is that like too, is that English translation so good? Like it says chief musician. Lamnatseach bin ginot. Or is that like director or leader? I'm wondering. Like that translation. But it says that, and then it says Al Hashminit Mizmor le David. But that first part, I actually had this question before. Wondered if that's what that really is, the Lamnatseach. Or if I'm saying that right. Seach Bignot Al Hashminit. Yeah. Oh, conductor? Oh, nice. Orchestra conductor. Very nice. That's good to know. That's actually a perfect psalm to read for what's going on, for sure. And I would love to have more information to actually share for what is going on. But, you know, there's so many things going on in the world, period, even in this country. It's like, I don't know how to keep up. There's so many things happening. You know, people are acting like everything's normal in a way in some places, but it's not normal. One of the things I did here today, which makes sense, it makes perfect sense, is that they will increase the amount for like fuel here in the US, which that's usually what happens when in situations like this. But it's gonna be okay. It's not the first time. But then on the other side of this too, the Lord is going to come back, and I don't know when that will be, but He will. And that is something I really look forward to. Oh, yes. Well, it's all right. It's all right, you know. But I've always thought, I have always thought that we should go back to riding horses. Well, I mean, that's not so bad if you live someplace where there's, you know, things are close by. If you live in a place like here where things are so far away, at least in the area where I'm at, then it's not so good because, you know, you can't really ride a horse to every place. But yes, but that'd be nice. I mean, actually here, not far from where I lived for like 6 years. Well, that's a sad story. I don't want to share a sad story, but I'll just put it this way. I'll just say this much, that something not good happened with a rider. Well, that's still sad. Well, a rider who decided to ride their horse into town. Because unfortunately, there are people who are not considerate of a horse. Like, they're driving a car, a loud, fast-moving vehicle. So there are actually people here in Oklahoma who try to ride their horses wherever they can if it's close by, and there's land. And I've actually been to the nearest like small restaurant, and I've seen people bring their horses up. This is out in the country, you know. I've seen them bring their horses up, and they order their food on their horses. It's pretty amazing. But that's still a small group, and it's gotten smaller now because of the fact that people are very inconsiderate, even on country roads, people who are riding. And of course, you don't want to ride a horse that is spooky around certain loud noises, but even a very well-trained horse is still going to be fearful of something that's really obnoxious, you know. And so, but I would be for that though. If I lived in a small community riding horses, if there was no cars. I'm thinking of the fuel. That's what I'm thinking of. the fuel being so much money that people revert back to horses. But have you guys ever wondered how, like, the prophecy about the like the enemy coming on horseback in the Bible? I always thought, well, maybe it's figuratively. Maybe it's not literal, like tanks or something like this. But I've thought about that too. I've thought, well, could something happen in the world that we actually revert back to using just horses for transportation? Yes, another hamburger. That sounds pretty good. I've been hungry for a hamburger, especially when we're talking about a hamburger. And that's pretty prevalent in Oklahoma. A good burger. Yes, it is. Yeah. That would, that would be a good, that'd be a good questionnaire. Good little study. What do people think is the best burger in, well, anywhere you've had it, whether it's out, wherever you live, what's the best burger? I will say they actually nominated in Oklahoma the best one as Whataburger. And I don't know about that, but I will say that Whataburger does a good job of good service. At least, not so much that the burger is amazing, but their service is pretty good. That's been, that's good. They have pretty good, friendly people, for the most part. I have no idea how this got into this, but it's still nice. I used to make it my tradition of, instead of a burrito, it was a burger, which is not healthy, but like a couple years ago, I think it was like a couple years ago, I made it kind of my thing to get a burger. Well, it was the only time I got a burger, but it was like for Shabbat. The last one I ate, Mr. Kevin is on. The last one you ate? Oh, you ate, oh, that was the best burger. Is that what you're saying? Either that was the best burger was the last one you ate, or you're saying that that Whataburger was the last burger you ate. I think. You're saying, yep, after oh, after the last one you ate. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, my mom used to make the best ones, of course, because she was my mom. But I distinctly remember she would get the meat, and in her gentle, sweet hands would like be patting the meat together just to like these perfect meat shapes. Like it was just all full of love in it, and that is what I remember the most. I think that is maybe why they tasted so good, was that she would put them into these perfect shapes, and there was so much love into that. And then we would have burgers with no grease, extra grease, good stuff, healthy stuff, fresh tomatoes, fresh lettuce on the burgers. And yeah. So since this isn't going to be too much longer, I want to say thank you. Oh yes, you eat oh wait, I missed, I eat a lot of burger. That's probably good. I know years ago when I was trying to figure out what was best for me, for my body type, high protein. I think I may have shared that before. High protein seems to be the best thing for my body type. But not so much like burger meat, but like I actually really like buffalo meat. Buffalo meat is pretty, I don't know if you like buffalo meat, it's pretty good. And yes, it does sound lovely. Miguel, they were the best. They were the best burgers. I've made burgers, but nothing like Mom's burgers. But yes, what I was gonna say is thank you. Thank you to those of you who came on for the Purim live stream. That was pretty fun. That was a lot of fun, actually. I didn't catch all of the messages. And apparently there was one on there of, yeah, a couple on there that I wish I had seen, just so I could have responded accordingly. But it was still, nonetheless, for the most part, it was a good live stream. And today, meat, eggs, yes. Tom says bufferitos. Yes, I really do like buffalo meat. It's different than like a regular cow meat. And I don't know what it's like where all of you are at, but here in Oklahoma, there's actually quite a few people who raise buffaloes, which I love buffaloes. I think buffaloes are like these big, majestic, awe-inspiring animals that should never have been made to live in confinement. Like they're like part of American history. Like they used to roam free all over. And so I do love that about this state, that there are people who are truly dedicated to raising buffalo, the bison, and yeah, it's good meat. Yeah, buffaloes. I know. Yes, yes. When we meet, Mikhail, I have to show you a buffalo. I actually drive by pretty often one of the buffalo places. I don't always see the buffaloes out because I think there's like two sides of the land. But there's I do see buffaloes. Bert DeVries. Oh, I found this also. Your ribs are telling. Not sure what. I think I missed something. But I'm glad that you found it. They are the lions of the plains. Yes, yes they are. They are the lions of the plains. That's a great way to put it. Bless you from the res in southern Utah. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. You've probably heard me share before that I have a little bit of native in me as well. Like most of us, right? We're all mixed, every one of us in this world. But there's a little bit of Native American, predominantly, I believe, it's European on my dad's side, but there is some, and then on my mom's side, some of the Taino, the native of Puerto Rico. And so I love that. I love the whenever we get to also share these creatures that were once so very much part of the native culture before, and still today. I mean, still today. More awesome facts. Shabbat shalom. At least now I feel bad because so many people are coming on now, and I switch the time around each time. Don't mean for that, but I guess generally we should say about 6 o'clock is, mostly what it will be. But sometimes it's a different time because of what's going on in my life. But I am happy to say, that's what I want to tell you all. For those of you who are still been waiting, to purchase some art from me that I haven't gotten out yet. I actually went to the post office today and I got a couple things done. One of the things I asked about was a P.O. box, and I was so happy. The price was significantly less than the last time I'd had a P.O. box, so that was a blessing. The only problem is that they could not give me a key yet because the boxes were full, all the ones they had for that particular post office. So I'm supposed to either oh, you know what, guys, give me a second here. Oh, well, I didn't mean for that. I just realized that I'm starting to sweat in here, and it's because I don't have any windows down. I accidentally make myself suffocate. It warmed up so much. Okay, there we go. That's better. Just need some air so I don't suck the life out of me. I like to be warm so much that I couldn't even tell until now. I was like, whoa, wait. I need to turn the air on or something. Windows down. Anyways, what was I talking about? I was talking about I got distracted with the air. You guys can remind me what I was just talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. That's terrible. But that's probably because of the fact that I'm thinking in the back of my mind that I do have to let you all go, and I don't want to go to the Shabbat service. Don't want to because so many people came on now, but look like we're, oh, that's cool, Lakota. That's awesome. Oh, P.O. Box. Oh, thank you, Miguel. I appreciate that. No, I don't have the P.O. box yet, but you reminded me what I was talking about. So, and I feel bad about this too. I did not know. I just noticed this the other night. I did not know that the old P.O. box is on this channel. So I am so sorry if anybody tried to send mail there. I thought that I had removed it from the standard video description a long time ago, and I hadn't. So I'm really sorry about that. That is no longer a working P.O. box, but soon I'm on a list now of some kind, as far as I know. Hopefully soon I will have a P.O. box, or the other option is to get it at a different location, which I might consider that. Yes, P.O. box. But I'll have to go back and read some of these messages. I just thank you all for being on here. Keep an eye out on that. I will announce. It may even be tomorrow, possibly, when I'll figure things out, to have a P.O. box, and then I will be able to share what I have available, if anyone's interested, and you can get art or music. But I love you all. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you again for joining for Purim, for the live stream. That was awesome. And thank you for being a support. Bless you, and Shalom Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.